What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer, and I'm back with my review for the Bookwalker Thief of Tales. And this game is, if I could quote or use a phrase that the Easy Allies use, this is a swimming in sevens game. Well, maybe not. I would say maybe this would maybe be, if I had to put a numerical number on it, this would be a 6. This game, I played it on my PlayStation, but obviously it came out on Steam first, if I'm not mistaken, and then it was ported to the other consoles. And on a technical level, the game did not seem properly optimized for console. I had it crash, I want to say like a few times. I want to say it's at least 3 times the game crashed on me. There's also like this, it's not very intuitive when I'm like trying to click on stuff and move stuff in it, and it just wasn't really optimized all that well for console. But that part doesn't really bug me. When we get down to it, like, I actually enjoyed the concept of the game, where there are sections where you're in, I guess, the real world and you're walking around, and then you jump into a book and you help infiltrate to steal things in these books. And again, gameplay wise, it's very fine, very simple, nothing really too in depth. And at the same time, that's also kind of like what I'm kind of disappointed by, because like I said, there's 2 aspects. There's the aspect where you're in the real world and when you're in the book world. And I just felt that there was a lot of missed opportunity there, because when you're in the real world, you can sometimes bring objects into the book to, like, help you, solve things. But it really didn't turn out that way that much. All it really turned down to is, hey, go out into the real world, talk to this specific person to lend you an item, and then go back into the book and use the item. There was not really much else besides that. And with the puzzles within the books themselves, weren't really all that challenging. It was mostly just needing a sledgehammer to knock down a wall, or a lockpick, or something of that nature. It just felt really like they didn't utilize that ability enough. Like, it really didn't go where besides talking to that person, that same person, honestly, multiple times. You keep borrowing things from that same person. So I just felt like it wasn't utilized enough. And other than that, like I said, the game wasn't optimized very well. So when you're in the book world and you're exploring these books and, solving these puzzles, again, they're not really all that difficult or hard to understand. So like, there was just, I don't know, there wasn't enough. There was very much not enough. When it came down to the actual story, it was, again, very interesting, but I just felt like there wasn't enough there. Because throughout some of the books, they're like, you have this feeling of options of things you can do. And at first, my thought was, there must be multiple endings to this game. And I came to find out that that's not the case. There is always one specific ending. There's always, like, all the options, all they really do is maybe change up 1 or 2 dialogue, but it never really affects the inevitable ending. And I just felt like there was a missed opportunity there, because when you do find these choices, it felt like they would have more impact than they eventually would have. Like, they felt like they were bigger decisions, but ultimately they didn't really matter, and it was just a bit disappointing. It always felt like this game was right there. Like, they could have just done a little more. It would have been better. And yeah, that's really all I can say, because gameplay wise, it's fine. Again, it doesn't seem properly optimized, so there was a bit wonkiness when trying to click on things and find things. And then story wise, again, it was pretty interesting, but it also, again, it just feels like it didn't go enough. And then mechanically as well, with like the going between the real world and the book world, it just, again, did not feel like there was enough there. Overall, I did enjoy the game, but I still have this feeling of like, man, this could have been so much better. I just feel like if they would have just done a bit more in each area, the game would have felt and been, you know, it just would have felt way better than it did. This game is a solid, I guess, 6 or 7 if I had to put a numerical number on it. Recommending it wise, it's hard to recommend because again, it just doesn't feel like there's enough there. Maybe if it's on sale and you feel like it looks interesting, I would say give it a shot. Just don't expect too much from it, because overall it's a fine game, but there's just nothing really outstanding about it. And yeah, that's all I can really say. But those are my thoughts. That is my review. Again, me, my personal. If you've played Bookwalker, what were your thoughts? What were your takeaways? I would love to know what you thought. Let me know if I'm completely wrong or if I'm completely right, or maybe you agree with some things and don't agree with others. I would love to have any feedback you would give me, and I'd love to know your thoughts as well. But yeah, those are my thoughts. That's my review. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate any and all feedback. Subscribe. I'm streaming on Twitch, so please consider following me there at twitch.tv/JustAGamerInc, all together in word, or you can click the link below. But thanks for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.